Well, good morning, everybody, from the Imp Shelter. It's a pretty cool place. Log cabin kind of set up. This is the place that's designated for cooking, which I just came down and made me a cup of coffee, which I rarely ever do. I just don't usually take the time to do it. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. And check out these chairs they've got situated here. How cool is that? Why are they situated here? Check out the view. You can sit here and drink your coffee and look at the mountains. So, there's my coffee. Here's my breakfast. I'll get into that in a minute. Pretty nice place to sit and have coffee, huh? So today, we're 8 miles from civilization, so you know where I'm going. So as quickly as I can, I'm gonna get packed up and take off. I really have plenty of time. My intent was to get up really early and be there for a 1 o'clock pickup, but unfortunately, the hostel that I'm going into is closed on Mondays. Today is a Monday, and the guy made an exception for me. It sounds like he's made an exception for somebody else too, but essentially he's got another guy who's coming in at 3 o'clock, and he doesn't, clearly he doesn't want to make a couple of trips out to the trailhead to pick up people. So he's asked if I can just wait until 3 o'clock and he'll pick both of us up at one time. Okay. He's made exceptions and I appreciate that. So, but I've got time to burn now, if you will. So it takes a little bit of pressure off knowing that you can be there before the pickup. So that's a good thing. So we've got 8 miles. We do have some climbing to do. We've got our very first climb is going to be, I think it's called Mount Moriah. And it's about 1,000-foot climb up. And then once we reach the top of Mount Moriah, then it's going to be generally downhill into the town of Gorham to Route 2, where we get picked up at the parking lot. So that's the plan. And then we'll head into the hostel. Hopefully I can get clothes washed and showered and work on some videos. And most importantly, if I'm on a hike tomorrow, I've got to have some groceries. I'm pretty much totally out of groceries. I'm heading into town with I'll head into town with no food. By the time I have lunch today, there'll be 0 food in my bag. So pretty important for me to resupply before trying to head out. So we'll just have to assess, what we can get done today. So that's the plan, and we'll look forward to catching up with you guys a little bit further down the trail. Okay, everybody. We've probably come maybe a mile so far since leaving camp. Pretty cool. These are called board. I guess the most common name for these are board bogs, or bog boards. I'm sorry. So yeah, we've come 0.7. That's how far we've come. Not very far yet. Still early. And bog boards. I've been calling them planks and all kinds of different things. But anyway, we're edging closer, probably about a mile to the peak of Mount Moriah. And again, that's about 1,000-foot elevation increase. So we've got some work ahead of us for sure. No big deal. Nothing we haven't done before, and I think we're starting right now, actually. So we'll get on up top of this hill and get back together at that point.
We got some beautiful views on the way up this mountain. I think we're very close to the top of Mount Moriah. Not quite there. We've got some great views, so I thought I'd take them while we got them. So this is what we've been climbing up. These rock, I don't know what you call them, rock walls or whatever. That's level and that's up. Good news is they're not wet today and my shoe's grippy. So we can do this. Oh boy, it never ends. That's where we came from. Oh boy. We got to be getting close to the top. All right, everybody. I'm glad I got the views when I got the views as we were coming up. I think Mount Moriah evidently is another one of these completely forested peaks without a view. So we evidently just passed somewhere down through there the official peak of Mount Moriah at a little over 4,000 feet. So we've achieved that, and that was our biggest climb of the day, and it was exhilarating, I would say, at the least. And from here on out, we're generally downhill. So we've got about 6 miles to get to the pickup point. And I got plenty of time on my hands, so I'm not gonna push too hard, and I don't know what the terrain looks like on the way down. If it's anything like yesterday, there were some pretty death-defying spots where you had to come off some rocks, but hopefully it's not that bad. And I know the last 2 or 3 miles can't be that bad. They look like they're more of a tapering slope. So we're gonna go ahead and progress forward and see what we see between here and the road. Hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll talk to you down the path. This beautiful water source. I think this is the Rattle River. Pretty cool. Getting pretty warm too. I'd like to lay down in there. But we gotta keep moving. Make it to our pickup on time. Go into a hostel and finally take a shower. Looking forward to it. All right, everybody, we made it to the Rattle River Shelter. Obviously, we're not going to stay here. It's just sitting here on the other side of the trail. Thought I'd take a chance to go ahead and video this one a little bit. Looks like it would hold pretty comfortably 6 people, I would guess. Looks like it's decently clean, well used. It's only a couple miles from the road, so be a good place to do like a Nero, you know, come in, spend the night, and next morning get up and go the rest of the way in and maximize your time in town. So got a bear box to put your food in. All in all, pretty good shelter. And of course, the Rattle River itself is right off the side of the hill there. So nice, cool place to be. All right, we got a couple more miles. We're going to keep on pressing, and we'll see y'all down the path. All right, everybody. Welcome to the Knoll Hostel. So I came down off the mountain and was scooped up. I was able to actually get a little earlier pickup from the kind folks here at the Knoll Hostel. Went into town, got some groceries, came back here. They oriented me gave me the orientation to their home. Essentially, they have I think 5 or 6 beds in the basement for hikers. So that's the hostel in the basement, and I think there's at least 5 of us here. So pretty popular place, real nice, real clean. They actually provide dinner for you, which they're cooking up right now. Should be ready in just a little bit. And gave me the opportunity to take a shower, which was well needed. And I'm next in line to get the clothes washed. So should be all caught up here in a little bit. So we got groceries, we got shower, clothes washed, doing pretty well. So I also failed to mention, just didn't have time, but when I landed at the parking lot where I was picked up, there wasn't any specific sign or anything like that, but we were at mile 1900. So as we speak, we've achieved at least a little bit of a milestone today. We've gotten ourselves to mile 1900. So that means that we have about 15 more miles in New Hampshire. Yay. And we'll be in Maine. So, but I wouldn't look for the miles to really pick up significantly for a little while. There's going to be spots where I can do some miles, but we're in a still real tough spot, tough area in terms of the terrain, and we will be for a little while. So my plans are to go right back out tomorrow and hit it again, going north, and be in the woods for 2 nights, and then on the third night, on the third day, I plan for them to pick me up again and bring me back here. So that's the plans. So I'll be out next couple of days. Got a whole fresh load of groceries, so I should be good. And we'll be going through some pretty tough areas, some interesting areas. Mahoosuc Notch is known as the most difficult mile on the Appalachian Trail, and we'll be doing that in the next 2.5 days. So should be a blast. Hang tight, follow along, and we will definitely keep you posted as all the cool stuff we do and all the cool stuff we see. Hope everybody's had a great day, and we'll check back with you first thing in the morning.